Hello guys, and welcome to my second model vary layout update on Bridgeton Road. It's not called Crossfield Junction, just ignore that, that's just on the front of my shed. Now I have arranged a few photos of the evolution and the construction of the layout. Here is just me and my dad just been constructing the layout at first. It's just been a bunch of wood pieces just sticking to the end of the wall there, and it's just been evolving at times. I'm halfway through, and there's my first Metcalf kit. It was the viaduct, and we were just placing just a few slabs, but the layout is just coming along just well. Now the yard was quite difficult to do because it had some points underneath and even the pits. So we had to drill a few holes just to get them through, and even the turntable, blimey. Now the turntable was actually a Pico model that I bought about 4 years ago, and when it came on to building the layout about a year ago, I decided to actually fit it in. It actually goes very well with the lower set of the layout. That's just the lower half, the low level. The layout its own self has actually got about 3 levels, just you can see. Hold on. Now here I was more constructing the main line, which is the level above, and here we're building the station that is known as Bridgeton Road. It's just a joint railway, and when I was building the station I decided I went with wooden like MDF, but when I cut it with a jigsaw, as you can see in that photo, that the platform edges were just so jigged that I wanted it to go straight. And I still got it, but I decided I wanted to go with Scale Scene's the carved kit, which is very good. And now this is the final level, which is a very small 009 or N gauge, narrow gauge layout. Which I thought, why not, because I never had this gauge before. And the reason why I decided to do this ambitious project is so I can actually go to exhibits and just show it off. Why not? Because I love to have that experience. I love to showcase what I got, really. And now here is the Scale Scenes product I was telling you about. Is the platform one. It looks very realistic, and I really like the finished outcome of it. Oh, and ignore the Farquhar station at the back, because I was just using that as a test dummy. That's not the actual station building I'll be using. Just ignore that. Now, up until around November and December, I was fitting in my signals. Now, they are Hornby, but to me, they have a certain amount of charm to my childhood, you know, those exaggerated signals. That's how they're too big compared to in real life. And here is the station currently. It is Scale Scenes. The only difference is between it and Metcalf is that you can download it digitally, but you must have all the ink and paper, and especially patience, because this took me nearly about 1 to 2 months to actually build a whole station, because I want a big station. That's why it took so long. And here is the one of the frames for the Scale Scenes over roof. Now you can do this if you want, but apparently I've avoided and gone off the idea because I found a much more cheaper way of actually having my own over roof. You'll soon find out. And that's the layout as it is currently. And this is the low level. Going back onto the low level, I'm just adding some walls to it. It's another Metcalf kit, and it's not quite so crude, and it's quite very effective. Well, I hope you enjoy looking at my layout as it is and its story, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ta!